Once upon a time, in the bright blue waters of Bubble Bay, there lived a huge, happy whale named Wally. Wally wasn't just any whale. He was the funniest whale you'd ever meet. But Wally had one unusual obsession. He absolutely loved bubble gum. Every time a boat passed over Bubble Bay, Wally would poke his head out of the water and shout, "Got any gum?" The sailors, laughing, would toss him a few pieces. Wally would blow the biggest bubbles anyone had ever seen. Sometimes the bubbles were so big they floated up into the sky like pink balloons. But one day, Wally's bubble gum stash ran out. He searched high and low, under seaweed, behind coral reefs, and even inside an old pirate shipwreck, but no gum was to be found. Wally decided he needed help, so he called a meeting with his sea friends, a cheeky crab named Clawford, a speedy dolphin named Dottie, and a wise old turtle named Timmy. "I need more bubble gum," Wally said, "but where do I find it?" Clawford snapped his claws. "I know where humans keep lots of gum, at the Bubble Bay candy shop." "Perfect," said Wally, "but how do we get it?" Timmy thought for a moment and then said, "I've got an idea. Humans love a good show. Let's perform something spectacular, and they'll reward us with gum." So the sea friends practiced all day. Wally learned to flip out of the water and blow bubbles midair. Dottie practiced spinning rings of water. Clawford juggled seashells, and Timmy balanced a starfish on his head. The next morning, they put on their big show near the shore. People from the town gathered, cheering and clapping. Wally ended the performance with his famous trick, blowing a bubble so big that it popped into the shape of a heart. The crowd went wild. The owner of the candy shop, laughing so hard she could barely stand, came to the water's edge and tossed Wally a whole crate of bubble gum. Wally and his friends celebrated by chewing gum and making bubbles all day long. Even Timmy, who had never tried gum before, gave it a go, though he chewed very slowly. From that day on, Wally became known as the Bubble Bay performer, and the candy shop owner made sure he never ran out of gum again. And Wally, he kept making bubbles and friends everywhere he went. The end.